Not at all, Ibuka. Even if she liked sex, that was okay.
Hey!
So you can like anybody.
Baby girl.
So
I never did.
yes, I actually thought she liked sex, but apart from the one she's talking about, like a man sponsoring her lifestyle or that, I don't even remember saying that. So I have not seen a clip about that. I've heard that before, that was the reason why the unfollow happened. I'm just like, where's the clip? Where's the video? Or them say.
Wait, hold up a second. This is so hilarious. Hold on a second. I mean, you guys are meaning to tell us, the viewers, that the reunion show has officially ended tonight. Just like that. I mean, guys, you know the most hilarious part of the way the reunion show ended tonight? It's the fact that it ended on a very, very boring conversation. I mean, guys, I was sitting through the whole 1 hour of tonight's episode. I mean, the finale episode of the reunion show. And I was wondering what the hell I was watching. It was so boring. The conversation kept on dragging and dragging and dragging. Ebuka kept on probing and probing and probing. And here I was wondering, like, wait. Is it that you people have run out of content? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there were so many things that happened the entire season. So many things. I mean, there was Modella. Nobody even addressed the fact that she went into that house and she flopped as a fake housemate. Nobody even talked about how Shegs and Bella, conducted themselves in the house, how Shegs behaved towards Bella. Nobody talked about that part. Nobody talked about how Bella automatically switched up on Chichi, in the whole Phyna dragon and the whole Wahala. Nobody talked about that. Guys, this entire reunion show was the worst ever. I mean, I thought the Shine Your Eye Season's reunion was the worst. But guess what? This one was worse. This one was worse. Guys, you know what? Yeah, let's just get into this video because if I continue like this, I'm not gonna say what I actually saw from the reunion show tonight. So let's just get into this video. Officially, you are all specially welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the tea. Ladies and gentlemen, I have so many things to complain about this reunion show. All I will be spilling on our FSWG Saturday YouTube live stream tomorrow, 3 p.m. WAT. So please make it a date with us. Come through. There's a lot to unpack. A lot. And I saw all your comments from the video I dropped yesterday. A lot of you were coming at me. A lot of you were saying a lot of things, and I hear you. But I would love for us to have a more enlightened conversation about it all during the live stream tomorrow. So please make sure you come through. All right? Do not miss out. Okay? And if you're new here or you have been an OG and you're yet to officially become a part of this community, it's quite easy. Just go ahead and do exactly what you see on your screen. All right, now quickly, let's get into the details of this conversation. So tonight's conversation started with the friendship that existed between Shegs and Beauty, and then Ebuka was asking if Beauty and Bella were ever friends. Now, I'm going to be frank with you all. I felt like that was one of the most irrelevant conversation to have been had tonight, because we all know that there was no friendship that existed between Beauty and Bella. Those two people were never friends. The person that actually instigated the, should I call it the hate, from Bella to Beauty was actually Shegs and maybe one or two other people. Yeah, Phyna inclusive, right? I mean, these people put the idea into Bella's head that, oh, Beauty actually had eyes for Shegs, right? And that automatically instilled this level of dislike for Beauty in Bella's heart. Yes, and guys, frankly speaking, Bella actually said things about Beauty in that house, and I was kind of intrigued by the things that she had actually said about Beauty. Like, for no reason, she just did not really like Beauty. It became like a competition, even in Beauty's absence. There was a particular day she was having conversations with Shegs, and was asking Shex that, oh, if Beauty was in this house, would you have gone for Beauty? Would you have come for me instead? And Shex had been like, oh yes, he actually liked Beauty. Beauty is actually fine, that kind of thing. So a lot of things had been said, but tonight, I wasn't really surprised that Bella once again had selective amnesia. Yes, she could not remember when she had actually said XYZ about Beauty. Apparently, she had actually unfollowed Beauty when she came out of the house. And from Beauty's explanation, when she was disqualified, she had noticed that her handler had unfollowed Bella, because she was off social media for a while. So when she came back, she noticed that her handler had unfollowed Bella. And when she had inquired about it, they had, exposed all the vile things that Bella had actually said against her, even in her absence in the house. And for her, there was no point pursuing the matter. They were all valid reasons, so she had left it like that. It was quite hilarious, when Bella was explaining her own reason, for unfollowing Beauty. According to her, she came out of the house and saw that Beauty had actually unfollowed her. And I was looking at Bella like, I'm like, why wouldn't she unfollow you? I mean, you said quite a lot about this girl in the house, even to the point of saying that her lifestyle is being funded by men. So what makes you think that she's going to continue following you to kiss ass or what? Once again, Bella automatically developed selective amnesia. She could not remember the vile things that she said. And she even had the audacity to ask for clips. And I'm like, why do these housemates ask for clips when they've been caught red-handed? Why? I mean, you said it, even though you want to act like you don't remember saying it, but that was exactly how you felt at the time. Yes, your emotions at that point in time, how you felt at that point in time in the house, informed your perception about your fellow housemate. So what is there to just own up to your shit? What is there to just take accountability for all the vile things you said? If you have explanations to give, give. If you do not have explanations to give, admit that, okay, yes, I said it. Maybe I was not well informed about this person, and so I said what I said. If you need to apologize, go ahead and apologize. But when it comes to Bella, Bella will always lie that she does not remember. But one thing I loved about that particular conversation tonight was the fact that both of them agreed that everybody must not be friends. Yeah. Although Bella was being defensive about it. And I was just like, girl, you're being a joker right now. You are the one that actually said vile things about this person that does not even have you in mind. So just shift. Yes. But I love the fact that they both agreed that they must not be friends. But then, aside that, I also kind of found it interesting that Shex is actually G's, like best of friends with Beauty, even though Beauty and Bella are not, on good terms. They are not the best of friends. And in as much as Bella said that she doesn't really mind because, of course, that's a Shex's life. She has her own life to live. She has friends that Shex does not like. She also, or rather, Shex also has friends that she does not like, blah, blah, blah. I'm wondering, like, okay, Bella, the you that we saw in Big Brother's house, are you really handling this whole thing well? Or you're just saying it for the sake of TV? Then there was the Bbnaija and Brian's fight. Frankly speaking, guys, I zoned out completely because we saw how that fight happened. It's a conversation that is not even that deep. Yes. So the fact that we had to sit through a whole over 30 minutes listening to Bbnaija explaining the fight all over again, guys, they were not even going into issues that we did not already know about. They were kind of regurgitating the whole fight all over again from the entire season, guys. It was so annoying. It was so boring. It was highly frustrating. Yes, to the point that they went on an ad break. They came back and they continued the conversation. Ebuka kept on probing and probing and probing and asking questions and asking questions and asking questions. Brian was answering that, Ebuka, well, I didn't have feelings for this girl. I probably liked her, but that was back then. But Ebuka was still digging deep, digging deep, digging. And I'm like, but Ebuka, hold up a second though. Some days ago, you had the opportunity to probe into Shex and Bella. You even had the opportunity to probe into Modela's Miss Yan, when she came out of the house and was yanning dust. You have so many issues, so many dramas to even probe. But Ebuka did not probe into it. What is our business with Brian and Bbnaija's fight? And then after that lengthy, ridiculously boring conversation, between Bbnaija and Brian, Ebuka moved on to Christio and Fam Sevi. You know, I mean, guys, if you all recall this two people's story, they kind of were brewing a beautiful friendship, and then sadly, Christio got evicted, and then much later, Fam Sevi got evicted. And I was one of those people that said that with the way those people were going about in level 2, if they had been given more time in the house, trust me, they would have given us a beautiful love story. Yes, because they had something beautiful sparking up between them. But then, once again, Ebuka wasted so much time on that conversation. And yes, it turned out to be a square, because as at the time, Fam Savi had feelings for Amaka, and then he later on started having eyes for Diana, right, before he was evicted. And sadly, I think it was the week that he really intended to start pursuing things with Diana that he got evicted from the show. So that conversation dragged and dragged and dragged. At some point, I felt like Ebuka was dragging my braids. Guys, I almost ran mental. Yes, so it was funny, to be frank with you all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the conversation, but it was boring because, once again, I just felt like there's so many other issues to talk about, so many other things to trash out. Why are we not hearing those conversations? Why are these people just deliberately dragging and wasting our time? And that was exactly what they did. And guys, before we knew it, Ebuka was rounding off, and then they showed us one boring, incomplete clip, you know, of all the housemates doing their thing the entire season, which was also incomplete. You know what, guys? Yeah, let me not just bore you. Tonight's episode of the reunion, being the finale of the reunion show, it was a complete waste of my time. It was unnecessarily draggy, very, very sluggish. The conversation dragged, unnecessary probing from Ebuka, unnecessary explanations from the likes of Bbnaija. Guys, it was not giving at all. It was not it at all. The show, the reunion show, ended on a very, very dead note. It was not fun, and that is my frank opinion. I have a lot more to say, and I have a lot more areas I think they would have made the most of if they, you know, put more attention to those areas than this boring 1 hour that they gave us tonight. So I'm going to share all of that on tomorrow's live stream. So please make sure you come through, and I'll see you guys there. Have an amazing night's rest. Good night.